Yo, this is David.
And this is Austin.
And this is
DNA
Gaming. We
Gaming.
back.
Right, back by popular demand.
Yeah, bro. And we quarantining. Help.
Right? Nah, I mean, why are we quarantining? Because,
something's killing shit.
I don't know.
But yo, man, it's been about
there's that angry dude outside.
7 months?
Dude, it's been a while, bro.
Yeah, bro. We said, we actually, it was all game plan. We're going to let you guys sit and wait. Now you begging for us to come back.
Dude, my mom wouldn't stop texting me to put up new content.
Man.
And that's not even true, you know? Like, you'd like to think that my mom would be supportive 100%.
She's like, I don't like you guys.
She's like, you guys are too vulgar.
Too much.
Dude, it's like, this ain't even about gaming, but this just reminded me. And the new Dan Cummins special, he talks about how his mom doesn't like his comedy because it's too vulgar and all this. And he just goes, you know what? My mom can suck my dick, guys. It's just like figuratively. That's how I just felt.
And that's when she turns it off. She's like, no.
Yeah, my mom is just like, nope, I'm done.
So, Austin, man, what you been up to, bro?
Working? Yeah.
Me too.
At Redacted.
Let's be honest, I've been playing a lot of games.
Dude, I think in the past month and a half, like past 2 months when shit really hit the fan, dude, I beat Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Berseria. I 100%ed Spider-Man.
That's a great game, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It's so good.
Isn't it like a Tobey Maguire-esque kind of thing?
Dude, it
reminded me of those 3 movies.
I really only had like one issue with it, man. And it was like, once you get to the second half of the game, that first half isn't important.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, what's up with these demon guys? With the whole Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
And then, like, once it gets to the Sinister Six, it's just like, yo, fuck the first half of this game. I just want to fight Scorpion and shit. Which I was a little... And I think because of that, those fights got a little annoying. Because they tried to power you through them, so you fought 2 of them at a time.
I didn't like the puzzles. Those little lab puzzles you had to do, man. I just felt like they were just tacked on. You know what I mean? But
yeah. You know what I didn't realize until I had the trophy for complete all of them?
What?
Apparently, there's a setting where you can say skip puzzles.
Really?
And then when something pops up, you can try it, or you can just like press R1 and it skips it and it completes it for you.
Good, because I felt like I was like, what's the point of this?
Dude, because I didn't mind the circuit ones. I didn't like the fucking like the substance when it'd be like, I gotta find out what this, and there were like the bars.
Yeah.
But no. I did like that it gave us a science side of Peter, and that was really cool.
My thing, the puzzles remind me of Sly Cooper 2 and 3. There were certain puzzles you had to do in order to hack into something. If you didn't hack into something, you probably were going to get found out or something. So you needed to do it. So it's story-based. This one just felt like, hey, this is what he's like when he's not like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay. Dude, that, and like, I know they did it on purpose, but because you're working with Dr. Octavius, the whole time I'm just like, is this it? Is this when he snaps? And then I'm just like, okay, that's not it. And then it starts, and I'm like, is this it?
We're waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm like... But
Did you like Mary Jane? People thought she wasn't as cute as she could have been. She's like Ellen Page a little bit.
I mean, honestly, dude, I don't really think... and this is a weird thing to say. I don't really think any of the characters in it were, like, good-looking characters. Because Peter was ugly, Miles was ugly.
Miles was ugly.
Like, Insomniac just doesn't make good character models. You can tell all their time went to, the suits and all that shit.
They made him look very normal.
Yeah.
Which
but
is
it
good.
was... Dude, there were parts... This the shit that I hate, bro. I gotta replay the game. Because I have 2 extra trophies, right? Mm-hmm. Which is like beat it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, replay it? You got 100, but you're going to replay it?
Well, that's the thing. I got a platinum in base game, and I got every trophy in the DLC. Mm-hmm. But they added a free update at one point that was like, beat it on ultimate difficulty and beat New Game Plus. And I just gotta do those.
Yeah.
But like, up until like her last part, I hated being Mary Jane in that game.
Why?
Because like everything was so fast.
She's like, was it stealth?
Yeah.
The stealth that
like at least Miles was cool because I'm just like, I know who Miles is.
But she's just Mary Jane.
It's Mary Jane, and
she's always Mary Jane.
And like I didn't care about her.
Did you play the DLC?
Yeah.
With Catwoman and stuff? Well, no, sorry,
Black Cat.
My bad.
Yeah, I did that, and then like Silver Sable and stuff. That was cool.
But not as good as
I really like Taskmaster. That was cool.
Okay, so you played that game?
Yeah, I beat God of War.
4.
I mean,
they call it
2018.
Yeah.
Well, because there was
Rebranding.
Because there was Ascension.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I beat God of War for PS4, which was sick. I beat it in a day.
You've been playing. You beat Final Fantasy 7.
I beat Final Fantasy 7
You've been playing a lot of PS4 games.
I did. I played because one thing that really started it, dude, is like, I was talking to Neil at work, and he's like, dude, Spider-Man and God of War are sick, and I wanted to talk to him more.
Yeah, but
I ended up finding it like fucking Best Buy, $25. I bought God of War and Spider-Man, like a total of $25.
Wow, Best Buy?
Yeah, and the Spider-Man had all DLC, so I was like, that's a great deal. And then my brother was playing Code Vein, which is done by Bandai Namco, and then that got me hyped, and I was like, bro, I want to play a Tales of game.
And you beat that?
And then I saw that there was Tales of Zestiria. I beat that. And then I found out that Berseria came out after it, but it's like a prequel, like 1,000. So I said, bro, I gotta fucking play that now. And then I've been playing Kingdom Hearts. I beat the Remind DLC in Kingdom Hearts 3.
But I know Ryan's playing Kingdom Hearts.
He finally beat Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know what I found was crazy about that? He actually beat an RPG that he stopped playing for a long freaking time. You know how hard that is?
Dude, well, the good thing is that Kingdom Hearts, you can.
Like if I was going to play any other RPG, especially a JRPG, I'm like, where's the story at?
Right.
What was my equipment?
Yeah, well, Kingdom Hearts is low-key pretty linear.
Yes.
Like, you may go back to a world.
I will say, though, the first one, dude, even though that was kind of linear, there's parts where they say, okay, do what you want to do.
Yeah. But even then is like, you can kind of see in the map where you have to go. Where, like, you know that the new worlds are coming to the right. So you're like, I need to get to there. Let me make sure I beat this. But yeah, dude, you don't piss me off.
I beat Resident Evil 2 again.
That's
Claire. That's Claire.
Oh, dang. Weren't you, like, struggling with that,
dude,
bro?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Also,
dude.
I played a lot of retro games, PC games, because I finally got a new PC. And I went on GOG.com. I downloaded Pool of Radiance.
Sponsor us.
Dude!
Sponsor us, GOG.
One of the first RPGs on the computer, and you have to use grid paper to figure out where you're at.
That's rough.
And, dude, I had to restart because I got 6 hours in and I got hit by some kind of enemy, and he de-leveled me 2 levels. So I said, fuck.
Dude, that's really not fun to me.
It isn't fun. It isn't fun.
See, that's the thing. Like,
I did it because it's like bragging rights, but no one gets
dude, I get that, but it's like, I don't know, man.
Well, that's what they got rid of it, man.
Yeah, no, it's a very...
If you want to do a de-leveling thing in RPGs, make it as a status thing, where you have to get healed, and then you get your levels back.
Well, dude, yeah, what I always liked is, what Final Fantasy would do is you would get, like, your HP cut in half.
Yeah.
You remember that, where, like, let's say you had 1,000, you got hit by something, and it's like, cool, your max is now 500. You cannot, but, like, once you beat the fight and you would use, like, an elixir or something, it would cancel that effect. But it's like, cool, affect me during that fight.
But after,
but like to be after, could you imagine, dude, if like you made it to, because I'm at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
Imagine if you got to Ansem at like level 70, but the enemies before there, you just dropped to 60. It's like, I fucking hate this game.
But you know what some people do? They actually do multiple saves. But I didn't. I only had 2 saves, so I had to restart. So
this is the thing. This is the thing I'm gonna bring up because it was a big deal when Fire Emblem 3 Houses came out.
Mm-hmm.
People were like. Some dude asked on the Nintendo Switch subreddit, was like, should I put permadeath on? And this person was like, dude, if you don't play with permadeath, you're not playing the real game.
What game?
Fire Emblem 3 Houses for Switch.
That's crazy.
But this is the thing. I didn't put permadeath on because that sucks to me. I want my characters to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at tactical games. But I saw this thing where people were putting permadeath on. But if one of their characters died,
they would restart.
They would go to their last save.
What's the point?
What's the point of permadeath at that point? Like, dude, if you can play through, and if one of your characters die, you're just like, that's it. I got to make it to the end of this game. They die.
Yeah, when you restart.
That's cool. But if you turn it off and then do that, that's dumb to me.
Because it seems like you're just having.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, dude. Because I'm a bitch. I had that game. I had that game on easy, no permadeath. Because
was it still challenging?
Dude, it actually was in a sense of like a lot of people were bitching and moaning because they played all of the other Fire Emblem games. I'm really not good at tactical games. So even on easy, I was having a real tough time because it's like, oh, you don't know how to control 15 different characters and battle 30 characters? And I'm like, I know.
Not
at all. I'm not.
That's fun though. It's like a war game.
It's fun, and I really did enjoy it.
As long as the story is good though.
But like, I just don't understand.
You don't want to lose a valuable asset to your party. That's why Final Fantasy Tactics is always hard to get into because it's always
I can't do it, man.
If you don't go on to save your party member like in 3 rounds, he's dead forever, and he's like level 40. You spend like hours with him.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, sorry, that's a yawn. But that's hard for me, dude.
In RPGs.
That and the other thing is, I know in old school Fire Emblem, the ending would change.
Yeah.
Depending on who you had live.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if I'm playing this game, I want the full ending. I don't want it to be like, well, Jamal died. It's like, no, I don't want him to, it's like, no, he didn't come in. No, I didn't do that.
I'm trying to get into Baldur's Gate again, my PS4.
Don't do that, bro.
Well, I got so far, because I finally got to Baldur's Gate, the city. But that's 40 hours in.
Yeah, that's...
And I just feel like, I finally, now I'm playing the game?
Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I need to beat it, because it's actually really good. But in that game, it sucks, though, because if you're over encumbered, you can't move a certain spaces in battle.
Yeah.
So you have to really manage that shit.
You know what's funny, man? Is like, I'll think about games now, and I'm like, man, like, let's say, like we'll compare, like, Link's Awakening, since we were talking about it. Like, the original Link's Awakening, and then compare it to, like, Wind Waker, right? You're like, man, Wind Waker's easier. Games did get easier. But then you realize, compared to, like, 70s and 80s games, dude, if I played games back then, no game would ever be challenging. Because imagine if the new RPGs that came out were fucking Baldur's Gate. And you were like, let me go buy this. And it was that shit, bro. I'd be turned off for games. I wouldn't play games.
You think it's that fun?
I couldn't do it.
What about the first Final Fantasy, 1989?
I can do that.
What makes that different? Because it's a console game?
Dude, no, it's like...
The aesthetic of it.
Dude, well, not even the aesthetic. It's simple. You know, like, it's...
I think Western RPGs, at least old school, Western RPGs, they're based on the computer, which is a lot of stuff you got to figure out.
Yeah.
And they're trying to emulate tabletop RPGs.
Exactly.
They're emulating it with the stats and everything.
Yeah. JRPGs, even back in the day, was still story-based. So, like, even playing the first Final Fantasy game, like, yeah, you'd get to, like, the end of the last dungeon, where at the end of each floor, you'd refight one of the Archfiends.
I would say this, though. This
shit was hard.
I was watching Happy Console Gamer.
I like that guy.
He did the whole 30th anniversary Final Fantasy 1 thing. And he said, dude, when he bought it on the NES, it took him a whole summer to beat it. But, like, that's him playing every single day.
That's also not knowing what's going on.
Because, you had to call people.
Yeah.
You had to call the hotline. Oh, yeah, Nintendo.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
But that's hard. But you think that JRPGs, they're gotten easier over time.
I think so. You know what I think
I think Western RPGs are gotten easier.
You know what I think they do now, though, that bugs me?
For Divinity and stuff.
Is what they do is they sacrifice making crazy encounters to giving you fucked up mechanics.
What do you mean?
Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, right? Not that hard of a game, but the battle system is rough. Because it's like, you have basically, you have like the different elements, and then like let's say you have a level 1 special, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you use a fire level 1. This table would pop up, and it'd be like, cool, now you have to use a level 2 water or wind. Mm-hmm. So you would do that. And then it's like, cool, you took the wind route, now you have to do a fire or lightning. And then you make it to the 4th one. And when you got to that, an elemental orb would go around that enemy. And then you would want to get multiple of those orbs and then do this big attack. And if that happened, all of your characters would do their special moves. Mm-hmm. But like when the red orb popped up, you would want to hit it with fire.
Oh,
and it would crack it. And then you would hit all of them with the opposite element. And after 2 hits, if it, like, let's say you hit fire with water twice, it shattered and did more damage.
Did you like that mechanic?
Do you know when I realized that that's how you played the game?
Near the end?
The final boss. Because you know what happened? The final boss gave me a fucking tutorial.
Yeah, really?
Like,
finally?
Dude, well, the game, dude, I guarantee you, if you go on YouTube and you type in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, all the things that'll fill in will be like battle system explained. I had to watch countless videos. So
did I actually learn the junction system in Final Fantasy VIII?
Dude, that's hard.
Last boss.
That's hard, dude.
I went in with 1,000 HP each. I'm like, what? I guess this is low health in this game. But no, I didn't junction anything.
Yeah, dude, that shit's hard, bro. It's real hard. The Junctions, dude, that game, that's weird,
I think,
bro.
I do think that RPGs...
I couldn't beat Final Fantasy VIII not cheating.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I spent at least 2 days on the final boss.
Dude, fuck that.
On normal. Because I played it on my PS3. There's no
yeah, dude, because I did Switch, and I did 7, 8, and 9 cheating through them.
I tried really hard not to cheat, which means dude, I don't beat a lot of games.
In my opinion, just 7, 8, 9 did not age well. So I'm like,
I think 9 aged the worst,
dude.
Because I can't get it. I can get it to 7 because of everyone's praising it. 8,
exactly,
because they look like real people a little bit.
And that's the thing with 8.
9 looks weird,
dude. Like you're playing 8, and you're like towards the end of the game, and you're just like, I still don't know what the fuck is going on in this. Because like,
I don't think you're ever supposed to know.
Yeah, dude. In 9, bro, it's like 9 had a cool story.
It was just a little cough. Okay,
you're
good,
dude. It's fine. We're still 6 feet.
right.
But like, I don't know, man. That's the thing.
So do you think games they've gotten easier over time? At least
dude,
RPGs.
It's hard. It's hard to tell anymore, bro.
I think they. Well, I could tell you, the Elder Scrolls has gotten easier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They like streamlined everything.
Yeah. Well, dude, because then there's this weird part where it's like, did games get easier, or are we just better because we've been playing them for so long?
I don't know about that, because look at Final Fantasy VII Remake,
dude.
The fact that you're even I think in the old school games, at least in the 80s and the 90s, the fact that you were getting to the last boss was very rare in some of those old games, especially Final Fantasy 1 and shit. Like, oh, you made it to Chaos? How the fuck did you figure out how to go everywhere on the boat or get the fucking flying airship? How'd you figure that
you know what's super weird about Final Fantasy 1 though is I'm not used to 999 being max health.
Yeah,
like it's weird.
It is weird.
But dude. But like,
there's some things in that game where you gotta figure out how. There's no way you would know that the mermaid in that one town is going to give you that thing.
Yeah,
you just have to go and click a button near water.
We just don't have the patience anymore, dude. Because straight up, like, because back then it was like, oh yeah, you learn about that by talking to that girl by the fountain in the starting town. You don't remember that? And it's like, no, I don't talk to everybody ever again.
It's the most bullshit mechanic. It is a Zelda game, Phantom Hourglass. There was a puzzle where...
Is it where you close it? Is it where you... Dude, that shit sucked, dude.
You have your DS, and I'm frustrated. I'm on the verge of tears. And there's a map, I think, and it's missing the other half. All you gotta do is close your DS, and open it back up, and it imprints on the bottom screen, and then you solve the fucking puzzle. And I was like, I laid it down. I was like, fuck that game,
dude. You know what's funny is that like you bring up what annoyed you about Phantom Hourglass, right? No. And it wasn't the tower.
Dude, I like the tower.
Because the tower was fun, dude. It had pissed me off.
I felt like
when I beat it, I was just like, yeah, you might dick. Like, But the fact that dude, that was actually a big deal on Wii U. Because you can play Phantom Hourglass on your Wii U.
Really?
Yeah. But, like, it doesn't have the dual
How do they do it?
You have to, like... I think you, like, go home... and then go back to it, or you turn off your gamepad and turn it back on.
I mean, it's really fun, but everybody's not going. You're not going to think outside the box like that. Like, I gotta physically move my console.
Right.
And
that is just. There's certain things, man, like where I'm like, I don't know how they came up with it.
And Pool of Radiance, the game I'm playing, technically, there's a thing where there's this thing that's written in Elvish. And you have to, there's like a thing where you have to translate it. And then you have to go to this one guy who is related to elves and say it to him. And he gives you this secret magic item. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Dude,
how did I know?
Yeah.
How did I know?
Well, dude, because like, even when I was playing, like I remember growing up, dude, I was watching my brother play Ocarina of Time. Mm-hmm. And it was blowing my mind. But then, like, now when you play it, like, even when you play 64, you're just like, it's a small game. Like, there's, like, 5 towns, I mean, honestly, you know?
When I was playing it when I first played it on the 3DS, when it was remade, I was like, man, this could have been this is like an open world game. Yeah. The first time.
But like, it's open world, but 5 towns, you know? Where it's like,
it's linear.
there's a
some
fine...
things that are blocked
Exactly,
off.
Yeah. So it's... But like, you know, but back then, people were like, this game's so fucking hard. But but now you play it and you're just like, dude, this game really... I'll give you the Water Temple. That shit was hard.
I didn't think it was that hard.
But like people compared Zelda, I think Zelda 2 was hard as fuck, dude.
I think that's impossible. Final Fantasy 2 is hard to get into. But since we're talking about old school shit.
That's because they did the weird shit with this leveling system.
So we're talking about old school shit, and let's try to go into the new school stuff with the next generation of consoles.
Yeah.
What you think, man?
Dude,
what you think, bro?
So graphics wise.
Yeah, the whole IGN video.
The whole IGN brought that up, and I do think that's it's gonna.
We should lower expectations. That's what they say.
It's gonna look better and run smoother.
Yeah.
But like overall, people think it's gonna be like great. Cause dude, straight up, like playing shit on my Xbox One now will blow my mind.
One X, yeah.
Yeah, like dude, watching my brother play Kingdom Hearts 3 was fucking crazy.
This is one thing I will say. People are saying they said this 2 generations ago. They said this last generation. It's always going to be better. I'm like, you're missing something though. Like, there's only we're getting to a point where it's going to be harder to reach those goals that we used to. Going from SNES to N64 was a dimension. That's a whole fucking dimension. Now and then you went from 64-bit, and then you went to fucking GameCube.
Yeah.
That's more detail. You can't go more than that.
Yeah.
Last generation, PS3.
All it has to do for me, at least, is there is going to be a slight graphical difference.
Yes, mostly with lighting and ray tracing.
And as long as I think it looks better and it runs smooth. Just all it has to be is not worse than what they have.
Yeah,
you know.
They said that the next generation consoles might be 2 or 3 times as better as the Pro and the X. Now, if it was from the base consoles, for PS4 and Xbox One, it would be like maybe 6 times.
Yeah.
But usually it's 10 times.
But dude, I dig it, man.
I think Nintendo was right, bro. They said, well, fuck this graphic shit.
Dude,
after a while.
Dude, do you know that shit continues to bug the fuck out of me?
What?
So, like, if a game comes to Switch and Xbox or PS4, game websites always have to be, like, comparing it. Hey, don't. They'll just be like, here's Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch, the Xbox One X, and the PS4 Pro. And it's like, hey, don't include the Switch.
That's not fair.
Yeah. It's like, hey, it's going to race. It's going to be Usain Bolt, me, and my 3-year-old nephew. It's like, yeah, we're gonna kick the nephew's ass.
It really isn't fair. But honestly, here's the thing, man. I think we think of, like, when it comes to graphics, I really don't. Like, as long as you made it look good.
Yes.
What art style you choose, as long as you have new games, I'm getting next generation consoles for the new games.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're gonna stop making games for these.
Do that, and it's gonna run, like, they load up faster, stuff like that.
But I think.
Continue, my bad.
PS5. This is all future shit, but PS5 compared to PS6, it's not even going to be. Yeah. You can't really notice that shit.
Honestly, and I know that I've always been Xbox or Microsoft over Sony. What I'm seeing for this next generation, bro, Sony needs to step their shit up.
Like with the games?
Because I'll give it to them. They probably they took the PS4 over the Xbox. I still played Xbox One, but like PS4 kind of ran that generation a bit.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that like PS4, they're like, or PS5, they're like, yeah, the top 100 games on PS4 were trying to have backwards compatible on the 5. But, like, my Series X day one, I'll be able to play my Xbox One games, the 360 games.
Yeah. PS5 is, like, only 100 games?
Yeah.
Is that a rumor or is it real?
I think they confirmed it. They said, like, all of the top 100 games they're trying, or it's for sure happening. But, dude, the thing is Xbox is doing this thing called Smart Delivery, where, like, let's say you don't want to get a Series X at launch. You know, you're just like, dude, I want to wait, let it work out all the bugs. Yeah. So you're playing your Xbox One.
Yeah.
Dude, let's say you're playing fucking Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Or these games that are coming out for One and Series X.
Yeah.
When you get your Series X, you don't have to rebuy those games. You can put your Cyberpunk into your Series X.
As long as they're...
And it's enhanced to the Series X.
Is Cyberpunk coming for the PS4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm debating.
But I'm debating what. But like, imagine if you don't want to get a 5 at launch. Like let's say you want to wait a year.
Yeah.
But all these games are coming out for both, and you're getting them on your PS4.
So
and then when you get your 5,
you
yeah, you're like, bro, my Series X, I could just play those same games.
It's a PC.
Yeah, that's like, and that's because what they're doing is Series X is giving us the next generation of console.
Are you a sponsor?
I might be. I'm actually, yeah, dude. I'm fucking.
I'll buy it, all right?
I'm fucking Phil Spencer.
He said, we're trying to.
Here at Xbox, what we're trying to do is bring you the next generation of games. But like, no, dude, the thing is, man, is like, it's good to like when a new console comes out, or even new technology, I guess, whether it's a new phone or new, headphones and shit, is like, how do I introduce it, but not shit on everything you've had before? Like when iPhone changed their charging port.
Dude, yeah.
People were like, dude, I had years of accessories that can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
And Series X is like, hey, we're giving you this new thing.
Yeah.
But we're not making all you had obsolete.
Yeah.
And
I think they're trying to make up for this generation. Like,
yeah. And granted, I know Sony hasn't come out and talked about the PS5 the way that Xbox has. So they could have their own thing of smart delivery.
They
could. I don't know.
But
as of recording this, I don't think
they might actually have a better backwards compatibility. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, dude. You know what I need from the PS5?
What you need, bro?
Merge the game stores, please.
With what? Like, because
I hate that on my PS4. Why can I not, like, if a game's digital, I can't play it on my PS4? Let's go Final Fantasy 1 and shit. You can have on your PS3. I can't buy on my PS4.
Yeah,
What's like?
Well,
why?
it's emulating on your PS3. PS3 has an emulation.
Why was that not a thing to come with the 4?
They brought Final Fantasy 1, remade it for the PS4, but you already had Final Fantasy 7. I mean, you had 7. Yeah. They completely made two different games.
Dude, it's like, well,
like you can't play like. You only play PS4 games on PS4. Yeah. You can't play PS3 or even the stuff on the digital market.
Dude, if you're doing digital, and that's what I was saying. Like,
dude, they need to start
you're bringing out a new console, and you're just saying fuck you to all you've been doing.
They let you play with PC gamers and all console gamers.
Exactly.
Because it's weird.
I don't understand that concept of, if you're making something better, why take away something?
Also, what do you think about the Last of Us 2 stuff?
Dude, so a lot of people get mad at me when I say this. I never played the first one.
I didn't like it, dude. I don't like it.
To me, it's a lot like Breaking Bad.
Whoa.
Let me explain.
Whoa.
Where, like...
It's a good show.
But I didn't even really know what The Last of Us was. And then all of a sudden, everyone I know was like, dude, if you played it, it's the fucking best game I've ever played. You have to play it. I played like 15 minutes of it, and I know 15 minutes you can't judge the rest of the game.
The beginning is shocking. It is a little shocking a little bit. But like the gameplay is like every other.
Dude, that's the thing.
That's my biggest complaint about.
It didn't blow my mind.
That's my biggest complaint about games, at least in this generation compared to the last one. I feel like from PS3 and Xbox 360 to the last generation, they made a huge leap in gameplay.
Yes.
Like, did you know before Gears of War, they didn't have the mechanic where you got behind something? Yeah. And you tried to shoot. That came from that game. And then everything copied that game. Uncharted copied that. And now we're still doing the same mechanics. Like everybody's still doing it. Like, there hasn't been any real innovation gameplay-wise. And I think we're focused on graphics. We should focus on what can we do next.
Yeah. Dude, and you know what I'm really liking? This is more about a publisher type thing. Is I'm really liking what Square's doing.
What they doing, bro?
So, like, Square's like, cool, here's, Kingdom Hearts stuff, here's Final Fantasy, but they're, them and Crystal Dynamics is like Tomb Raider, they're doing that Avengers game, but they're also doing this game called, like, Outriders. Yeah. That looks fucking sick, dude. It's almost like, it's a lot of people compare it to, like, Destiny. You've got, like, multiple classes. It's like a shooter thing. Where, like, you can team up with various people. I think it's drop in, drop out, too.
Oh, okay.
Well, like, you pick... It's like, I'm going to be the war...
Square Enix
Yeah, Square Enix is doing that
Or is it like Crystal Dynamics?
It's them teamed with someone else. But I'm liking that because Square, what they do, they'll kill it. Yeah. So it's like the fact that they're kind of having other teams kind of, like, push into other genres, I'm down for that.
That's dope.
And I'm gonna tell you something I read that might piss you off. because as I'm thinking of Square, I'm like, I like shitting on Bethesda.
What they do, bro?
Did you see that Pete Hines said, don't expect any news on Elder Scrolls 6 for the next couple years?
Dude, I kind of figured.
Dude, this is the thing. When it comes to Elder Scrolls 6, I know that they're gonna blow our fucking minds.
Yeah.
But bro, you can't Baby Bird us a little bit. You can't just be like, hey, it's Elder Scrolls 6 Varendell.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Cool. Yeah. Or tease us with something.
The trailer, that little title thing.
Yeah. Just, bring up something to be like Elder Scrolls 6 and then show me like the Dark Brotherhood.
I'm going to tell you something right now, bro.
All right, let's talk
Fallout. Fuck Fallout.
Dude, fuck Fallout.
They fucked up Elder Scrolls 6 with 4 and fucking 76. You could have just did 4.
Which, you know what it is, dude? It's like, you know what it has to be? It'd be one thing if, like...
Dude, I hate that franchise.
Well, because this is the thing. Like, I'm going to take this in such a weird direction.
Right.
But let's say you were supposed to hang out with one of your friends, right?
Yeah.
And your friend was like, hey, bro, I can't make it.
Yeah.
And you were upset.
Yeah.
But then you found out it's because him and a girl went out. And you were just like, I hate that we didn't hang out, but I get it.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Now imagine if he, like, we were about to go out and do something, and he was just like, nah, dude, like... I just really wanted to pet my cat. You were just like, fuck you, bro. That's what it is. If like, 76 and 4 were imagine if they didn't make Fallout because they said, hey, we're giving you Elder Scrolls 5.
Yeah.
And then Skyrim came out. You were just this is worth not playing Fallout.
Yeah.
So like now waiting for an Elder Scrolls, you give us 2 shitty Fallout games. If they were fantastic games and they blew our minds, we'd be like,
you said 4 was shit.
I've heard. I haven't played it.
Well, they destroyed a lot of what made it great.
Yeah, I've heard. That's what I've heard. Yeah, especially because I live with Alex.
They stripped down a lot of the RPG mechanics, which they did with Skyrim from Oblivion.
Yeah,
that was a good game. It was a good game. I'm gonna say, look, if you know how great Skyrim was and how much it sells, wouldn't you, instead of making an online Fallout, you would make an online, you being the publisher that makes it? I know Elder Scrolls Online is out there, but dude, that game sucks.
Elder Scrolls
Online, I do not like it.
Yeah, no, it's just them.
I just feel like this is not.
Which, dude, and the thing that's cool is like Elder Scrolls Online makes sense because it's like
that's why they're not bringing it out.
We need to keep people interested in this world, get them hyped up. Yeah. But, like, they said, here's Fallout 4, and here's Fallout 76.
It's like, what?
And it's like, dude, like I said, if they were phenomenal games.
Dude, I wish they would have said, fuck 76, we're going to bring out what's it called, Starfield?
Yeah.
We're going to bring that out. Instead I said, even if it had bugs, it's still a new IP.
Exactly.
You can always make it.
Right.
But we're getting the same, not only is it the Fallout, but it's the same, like, it's Fallout 4.
Yeah.
But with shitty shit.
Yeah.
Shitty shit.
Hey, it finally has NPCs, all right? After a year and a half or 2 years.
I fucking hate that shit. It's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a fucking while.
And you know what sucks? And I'm going to say right now, it's going to suck when it comes out. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to suck.
Damn.
Reason why, when I saw it's going to be buggy as hell. It's going to be stripped down from what Skyrim was. I like the Skyrim fucking leveling thing.
Yeah.
But we're not even going to have the fucking signs. They're going to be like, you're just getting stronger. No level.
Yeah. No level. Yeah, you're a god.
You're a god.
Yeah.
Everything's just going to be watered down.
Dude,
what are skills? No
skills. I hope not.
I'm telling you, man. They need to make this. They're going to make it so streamlined. It's going to feel like that Fit thing that Tyler played.
Ring Fit? I love Ring Fit.
I'm coming after him. I know he's sensitive.
But, dude, well,
we really have to mention him somehow.
Yeah. But, dude, it's, it's like, okay. Do you remember when,
What do I remember, bro?
Do you remember when, like, Square was like, hey, we're working on, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake?
Yeah.
But, like, Tetsuya Nomura was like, I'm focusing on Kingdom Hearts 3 first.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 was dope.
Yeah.
It had issues. Don't cry, people. But it's not like we went, oh, that game sucked. Yeah. We should have just had 7 Remake. 3 was dope. Now 7 Remake is dope.
Let me say this, man. When Skyrim came out, it was when Western gaming was starting to beat JRPGs, dude.
Yeah.
They were starting to win.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yo, what is Bethesda going to do next? And they did Fallout 4. They're like, okay, but what are they going to do next?
Yes.
And they did 76. It's like, oh, fuck. And now, guess what?
Dude.
Final Fantasy 7 came out, and Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts, fucking
Square is back, bro.
Dude, I was playing so much
Octopath Traveler?
Dude, Octopath Traveler was
sick. Get out
sick.
of here, dude.
The new, Bravely Default 2 is about to come out. We're getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Remastered,
which I know isn't Square.
You had a chance to defeat the Japanese and you fucked up.
Dude, do you know... the thing is I gotta give it to Western RPGs.
The Witcher.
There was... Witcher stepped in and said, I got this. And, like, it was like Goku.
Yes.
Versus Vegeta.
But that's the only one, though.
Right.
You got Divinity Original Sin, but that's more niche stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, we don't know if that's going to be good. Dude, hopefully it's good, but you have to play into the game first.
Dude, like, and the thing is JRPGs are even trying to pull new people in.
They're trying.
Like, Ryby was watching me play the 2 Tales of games.
Yeah. And
he remembers when they announced Tales of Rise at E3 last year. And he said, bro, when Tales of Arise comes out, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Pokemon! We got Sword and Shield. Not even that. Like, not amazing. But
Dragon Quest 11.
Dragon Quest 11.
You never even played Dragon Quest, but that was the one you actually beat.
Yeah, because I always... You know what it is, dude? Is I always wanted to play them, so I try to go with the most current.
And you like it, right?
Yeah, no, it was dope.
Right?
Yeah, that was good. Generic, I'll give it that.
Very generic.
Generic.
But it's like
cool.
It's like vanilla.
Because it was like, you're the Luminary. You need to defeat like the Lord of Chaos. And it was like, all right.
Was the final boss good? Was it actually hard?
Dude, the final boss, so I got max level, right? But the thing that was cool is like...
Were you playing on easy?
No, I was
okay,
on
good.
But like, I beat it, and then like, shit went down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, damn. And then the rest of the game happened, and I was like, all right, we took some losses. Shit hit the fucking fan.
Oh, shit.
And then, like, I beat the game, and I was like, oh, damn, all right.
You beat it?
I was like, I beat it, and I beat the final boss. But it was kind of bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was, like, post-game content to give me the true ending.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Did you do it?
Oh, yeah, I beat that, too.
Was it satisfying?
Dude, it was...
Was it challenging? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I don't know, because I got to level 99 first.
Yeah.
But like it was dope, dude. Like, you know what it was? It wasn't overly complicated too. To where it was like, this attack could put someone to sleep. This attack will do 6 times damage on opponents that are asleep. I was like, cool. Obviously those are 2 good skills to use. Obviously you want to use those back to back. But most other ones, they'll be like, dude, you mean to tell me that you're not using fucking Dragon's Blood before you're using Jump, dude? And it's like, no, should I? This game, Dragon Quest 11 fucking spelled it out for you.
Yeah, like, look, this is what you gotta do, you fucking retard.
Yeah. It said, just fucking put him to sleep, hit him with Poison Cutter. That's it.
So it was a medium challenge.
Yeah, but it...
Not like a Sephiroth kind of thing.
No, it was dope because also... I really like it being turn-based helped.
I like turn-based. I don't want turn-based to go away.
No, I like turn-based.
It has a place in the next generation, man.
Yes, turn-based and then just action RPG. Like, ATB isn't bad.
I don't think Sprite... You know what's funny? I don't think Sprite games, like 2D games, I don't think they're going anywhere.
Oh, dude, I think Octopath, like, set that in stone. Like, we're not... Like, we will still kick ass.
We're still going to
with this game.
Even platformers. I think Mega Man 11 should have been 2D.
Mega Man... Dude...
It's the 3D was kind of weird.
It was like 2.5.
Yeah,
But you know what it did though is I played the other Mega Man games.
There's a lot of good games that come out this generation.
I fucking cheat through Mega Man.
There's a lot of good games out there.
Yeah, because Mega Man's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah,
I had to cheat through. I had to cheat through the first like 3.
When I beat Mega Man 2 here, I was actually just pausing it.
Dude, doing that stupid clay thing, and you gotta like lightning him, and then just keep pausing. That shit. How do you beat him normal?
People do.
People do that game no hit.
Dude, people fucking, Resident Evil 2, they knife the final boss and without getting hit.
I don't get that. I really don't.
What the fuck are you doing?
You know what it is? Do you just not play other games?
Dude, there's this one guy. He does speed runs, Resident Evil 2 and 3. He beat those games in 40 minutes. Damn. He does them like 24-hour speed runs. He's like, okay, guys, do this, and he'll like beat the game. If he gets hit, he restarts the fucking game, and he's playing on fucking hard.
Dude, I saw a guy. This dude, he went through and he was playing I think it was either all of the Dark Souls or all of the Dark Souls and Demon Souls. But like, he was playing through all of them, no damage. Dude, he got hit right before like the last boss in 3.
And he said,
he restarted.
Let's do it again.
He restarted. Dude, fuck that, bro.
Is he getting paid?
No, dude. Well, I mean, I don't know. People are watching them.
I only do it if you get paid, dude.
It's crazy.
I only restart a game once, and I can't be too far in.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, I can't be in like the first chapter or something.
Yeah.
But
dude, I've restarted Final Fantasy VII like 12 times.
Well, I did too.
I know so much about Midgar. It's stupid. Like,
I finally beat it on my Vita. I beat it finally, but I don't think I'll play it again.
No.
Like I liked what the story was, but you know what made the stuff so hard? That game, its story arc, it begins and then it ends. For each disc, there is a whole freaking
and that's why they can make it episodic, because like at the end of each disc, you could end the story and then make it a sequel.
Yeah. There's no ride.
Because you leaving Midgard, that was crazy.
Like, usually in narrative, there's a rising action that gets you at least past the second book. Right. Maybe to the climax and then to the resolution.
It's a roller coaster, dude.
And you kind of lose momentum.
Dude, you know what part always bugged me? Part always bugged me?
What's up?
It's like, I hate when people, it always sucks when people don't realize shit at the time. Like, so like, in Final Fantasy VII, Aerith dies. Mm-hmm. And then she drops her, like, I think it was, like, her hairband or her necklace or something that turns out to be holy. The holy material. Yeah. That you need later on. Obviously, when I first played it, I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I know they don't know. But, like, if you ever go through it again, like, in your head, you're just like, Cloud, grab that. Grab it so I don't have to come back here later. Please can you just get it? Because he's wasting. Because I don't want to run back through here.
He's wasting everything. I can't do that.
But, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Dragon Quest and shit.
Avoid side quests. If I'm not feeling a side quest, I'll avoid it.
Dude, you ever spent like 20 hours like you're playing a JRPG, everything that comes up, you're just fighting. And you're like, fuck yeah. But then after you're like 75% way through and you're just like, dude, I'm skipping these fights.
Fuck it. Just
fuck these fights. I'm so irritated.
That's how I felt in Final Fantasy 15 when I beat it. That whole corridor scene in chapter 13 or whatever.
Yeah.
Where you have to just go straight. Just fuck
the enemies. But like, no, I didn't think it's real.
This is a long one, bro.
Oh man, we needed it.
We did. It was a lot of good energy.
It's been a while.
But I tell you right now, I'm gonna end it.
We're gonna end it right now. We're ending it right now.
We're ending it right now.
Yeah, we'll do another one soon.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in 6 months.
yeah. Stay tuned. Thanks for listening, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
He's the. We make fun of him, but like he watch our stuff. He's a stan.
Nah, he's a little weird, bro. All right.
Devin don't even listen to our stuff.
She just did. She's not gonna listen to this one though.
she's like,
Alright, yo, this is David.
And this is Austin.
And this has been
DNA Gaming.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that was crazy.